Hello everybody, Johnny LaSalle, the Painter Man, with another video with tidbits of information that I can share. And in this case, I'm just doing maintenance work, and I'm just basically fixing blemishes and dents and see gouges. And right here, somebody was a little careless and moving something. This happens to be a kitchen. We have another scenario here. There's another gouge into the wall that has to get fixed. Here is another one. Okay, you get the point, right? All right. Let me turn this around, and then you can see me. Welcome once again to another segment of the Painter Man videos. So, in order to be efficient and do things quick, you don't have to clean up as much, not create too much dust. Basically, all we want to do here is actually patch up the walls, touch them up in the same, or more or less the same color as what they are. We're not doing a whole paint job here. We're just fixing what was damaged and basically just painting over. Okay, what I just showed you, and this is a little trick of the trade. I don't think I've shared this information before, but it's long overdue. It's something that I do without even thinking. But anyways, you can go to Sherwin-Williams, you can go to Home Depot. I don't think Lowe's sells this, but this is the 3M hand masker. So as you see, you got a roll of paper, you have a blade that cuts. Oh no, there's glare over there. You have the blade that cuts the paper. Get yourself a paper cutting blade, which is not as sharp as the plastic. There is plastic also that you can get, but in this case, in this video, we're talking about paper, masking tape. It goes on top of this, it goes together with, let me go like this, it goes together with a masker, as you see, and then you just cut, you just pull, and you get yourself a piece of paper, whatever length you want, and just pull it back and you cut it. Okay, so why am I showing you this masker, this 3M masker, which is, I'll tell you, it's worth, if you do quite a bit of this, if you do a lot of maintenance work, let's say apartment units, you need to turn it over real quick. You don't always have to repaint everything, okay? Then you can do this. Okay, and basically what I showed you in the beginning when I turned the camera on, you're seeing like little pockets of paper right below the areas that need to be fixed. Okay, let me show you that again. Thank you for being patient. Okay, so basically what you're doing is you're creating a little cocoon there, and you patch it, then you sand it, and then you paint it. And you don't have to put a drop cloth on the floor, because the paper is going to catch if there's any drips or specks of paint or something coming off your brush or your roller, which in this case you can use what they call a mini roller, maybe a 4-inch, and you can roll that and nothing comes, well, if something comes off the roller, it's contained in the paper. Okay, the same thing here. Okay, so I'm going to patch this, I'm going to sand it, then I'm going to paint it twice. Okay, first you burn it. Burning means you put paint on the patch, let it dry, because the patch is going to absorb most of the paint, and then you paint it again. Okay, and then it's good to go. And then all you have to do for cleanup, you just wrap this paper up. Okay, now don't leave this for a whole week and walk away and then come back and expect to be able to take that paper off. You're probably not going to be able to. If in fact, you're probably going to take some of the paint off the wall. This is masking tape. Masking tape, you put it on for a little while, and then you pull it off, and you discard it. You throw it out. So here we have a spot here in the kitchen. That's semi-gloss. So I got the same color, but two finishes. This is eggshell. Okay, so I'm going to patch that, and then, all right, let me show you. Here's another. This one is kind of big. Okay, that's going to take a couple of coats of patch. What we call hot mud. Hot mud is what we call Durabond. It could be Durabond or Easy Sand 5 minutes, or Easy Sand 20, or Easy Sand 45, or Easy Sand 90. Okay, the same thing, Durabond. Durabond is more or less the same product, just a little different. One is easier to sand than the other. I would go with the Easy Sand instead of Durabond. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. All right, it's right in the corner. So it's an area that gets hit because people eat here, see? And then obviously right here they had a little entertainment center, and they probably got a little rough. So I'm repairing that, and that's it. But I wanted to show you how it is that I contain the dust. All right, catch any paint drips or anything falling. And once everything is done and dry, I can just wrap it into itself, throw it in a bucket, and off I go with my waste. And that's it, job's done. Okay? So that's it for this segment of the P8NTRMAN videos. And I'm just showing you a way to contain your waste, contain dust. Okay? And that way it doesn't make a mess. It doesn't go airborne all over the place. You don't drop it and it stays on the carpet. You know? You can grab it up. You can vacuum whatever drops if you drop something. But it's easy to do. In and out. You fix it real quick and out you go. Sign off on this job and it's ready for the tenant to move in. Okay? And this is part of what they call route maintenance. And it's routine. This is routine stuff. This is wear and tear. You know, the tenants here are young people. They're kind of rough sometimes. And this is something that we do. This is job security for me. Okay? So anyways, we're very close to New Year's. 2024 into 2025. Guys, I've been doing this for quite a while. You know that. Some of you have been following me faithfully for a while. If you like this video, subscribe. You can comment. It doesn't matter what you comment. At least I know that you're watching the video. 2024 was a rough year for me. 2023 was rough. 2023 was rough as well. And what I'm trying to say is medically, our bodies are betraying us. Okay? And if we don't take care of our bodies, well, then they're not going to take care of you. It's going to take a lot more to maintain them. But a lot of you don't know this. I'll just mention this briefly. I'm getting a little personal. But my wife and I have gone through some real scary medical issues with the C word. So I was diagnosed with cancer, and it's the cancer that us guys get, and you hear it a lot. A lot of people are dying because of prostate cancer. Guys, if you need to start at the age of 45, you need to start checking the piping. Okay? Don't shy away, don't hesitate, don't prolong it. I advise you, I'm alive by the grace of God, because my tumor was about to breach. And if my tumor would have breached, that means it could have spread right into my bones, spread into my blood, spread to lymph nodes, and from there gone to all of my organs, and I would have been compromised. A lot of people are dying because of prostate cancer. Okay? I was diagnosed with cancer in 2020, January 2020. In 2023, 23, because of heavy lifting and things like that, beating my body into the ground and doing a lot of monkey business painting, I had to have 4 hernias repaired. That's another big issue. Don't let your hernias go. You can get gangrene from your hernias. You can die from hernias. You can get a massive infection. You can go into sepsis, what they call sepsis. Okay, that's my mom died of that. My mom had cancer, and that's what killed her. Sepsis. It's a generalized infection that shuts down all your organs, and you're done. Okay, that happened January, February 2023. Then in June, my queen, my wife, my soulmate, she was diagnosed with breast cancer, the poor thing, but they caught it in time. She had to undergo a double mastectomy, the poor girl. Okay, so this is something that my family and I, both my wife and I, have been battling, and she takes care of me, and I take care of her. That's the beautiful thing. That's how it is. That's how life is. Okay, we bless each other. We help each other. We're soldiers. We walk back to back, and we protect one another. Okay, sorry, that's the Puerto Rican coming out. Anyways, and then shortly after, I ended up having a heart attack at the end of 2023, December to be exact, and I lived. I live by the grace of God. I'm alive because God is allowing me to live, to do whatever it is that I have to do in order to tell all of you, the viewers, that God exists. Okay? I'm not a fanatical Christian. I'm not a holy roller. You know, I'm just God-fearing. And I know that there's something, there's a supreme being that takes care of us. He controls things, or allows things to happen as well. And then we have to navigate from there. He's not going to free you from every situation. You have to do a lot of it on your own. Okay? But he's there when you're in your weakest. When you're on your knees and you're begging and you're surrendering, he's there. And he's taking care of me. I'm not getting into religion here. Oh, I'm telling you what my personal experience has been, okay? And I've been in some scary situations, you know. But my heart attack, my God, I thought I was gonna die. I really did. And in fact, if it would have taken more than 40 minutes for me to get to the hospital, I probably would have been deceased, for sure. It took us 20 minutes, and we didn't rush. It's just that we were traveling early in the morning. This was like around 4 o'clock in the morning. I got up at 3:30, 3:20. I'm sorry, 3:30. About 3:45, my wife and I were on our way to the hospital. Okay? What did I feel? Like an elephant stepping on my chest, and I could barely breathe. I did go to the bathroom that morning. I flushed the toilet, and my fingers were tingly. That this is what you're going to be feeling if this happens to you. By the way, my heart attack is called the widowmaker. A very small percentage of people survive. I'm one of those. And a small percentage of people survive their first year of their heart attack. I'm in that small percentage. A lot of people do not wake up. Okay? Guys, tomorrow's never promised. Tomorrow is never promised. Make sure that you're straight with your loved ones, with your friends, with your significant other, with people who you may have had issues with. Squash it. Squash it. Don't leave without squashing it, because it plays on people's minds. You know what I'm saying? Then they start blaming themselves for a missed opportunity. And then when you're gone, there's nothing to fix because they can't go back. You're not here. You know what I mean? So think about it. This one here is this year This year was rough because I went through what I had to go through with my wife and myself, and I'm still having issues. Like, I had a knee replacement in 2019. My knee was cracked up. In videos you could watch me waddling, you know, and now I'm getting close to that again because now I need a hip replacement. You see how our bodies break down? The main thing I'm trying to share with you is tomorrow's never promised. Don't be shy and tell people you love them. Ask them for forgiveness for where you may have offended them or gone wrong. Do something to fix that relationship. Okay, because give them the value that they deserve. You know what I mean? But it's just that it's better to do stuff when you're alive. Okay, and I'm just talking from experience. Like my poor wife, I thought the worst. I thought she was gonna leave me. I really did, and I doubted, but I prayed. I said, God, take care of my queen, take care of my soulmate. You brought us together after 34 years of not seeing one another. You brought us together for us to be together again and become a couple and get married in the very place where we met. This is my love story. I haven't made a video about it. I may have hinted here and there about it, but now I'm getting older. I'm not that guy looking at my videos from 8 years ago, 10 years ago. I don't look anything like that boy. And I call it a boy. I'm now more mature. I'm 61 years old. You know, I'm not. I got the white hairs. The hairline is receding. I had the long hair, but that was a stage. My New Year's resolution for 2023 was to cut my hair, and I cut it. I got rid of it. I told my wife, baby, I want to cut my hair. She says, what? She thought I was crazy, you know? Yeah. I want to let go. It's like letting go of something. You know what I mean? So I let it go, and I cut my hair. That's why I have short hair. I'm in a different place. You know? Back then I was sporting earrings in both ears and things like that. You know what I mean? I'm 61. You know, that to me is like more for a person that was really young, you know. But you have kids today with an earring in the nose. I'm like, who would have thought of putting an earring in the nose? Not me. But I'm just saying the stages that we go through, the decisions that we make, and I've had earrings and a lot of rings and things like that. Oh, by the way, I lost a tip of my finger. That also happened in 2000. When did that happen? 2003. My God, a lot happened in 2003. So yeah, I crushed my finger, my pinky. I crushed it in the tailgate, a hydraulic tailgate of the back of a truck. So, guys, look, I always make dragged out videos because I throw my heart out there and talk to you about my heart, about what I feel, you know. And today is December 31st. Today's the last day of year 2024. Okay? I won't get this day back. Once it's done, it's done. We're moving forward. Okay? So I figure I want to say something that I can say now, and hopefully something that I say is going to benefit any of you. And I hope it's a positive thing. I hope that you can see me as a mentor, that you can see me as somebody who's a survivor, someone who's hardworking, someone who cares about others. In some cases, I probably care too much about other people more than myself. But there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I wanna be an impact in somebody's life. I want you to reflect on what I've told you, what I've gone through. And you may not have gone through it. You may not understand it. But I'll tell you what, it brings awareness. You know what I mean? And I want you guys to be blessed. I want you to be blessed by the words that I'm speaking, because to me, God is giving me something to say. And I hope it can unite us. I hope it can build. I hope it can motivate you or I to be better. Try to change things. You don't have to be all vocal. You don't have to be all popular and do what everybody's doing. Be unique. Make your own waves. You don't need to follow anybody. Don't follow people. You lead. Lead. No following. Lead by example. Okay? And I hope that's the message that I'm trying to bring forth to you, my viewers. And I love you guys. I don't know who exactly all you are. Some of you I recognize from liking my videos and or saying, posting your questions or your thoughts or your comments, So at least I know that people are watching. I wish more people could watch, And I'm not making any money on this. I'm not money driven. I just want to make a difference. One person at a time with something that I'm saying that may spark something sometime, somehow. And then you're like, oh my God, I heard that. I think it was Johnny LaSalle. You know what I'm saying? Guys, God bless you. I wish you a prosperous and healthy New Year 2025. Don't be shy. You can subscribe. I'm a good guy. I'm not looking to take advantage of anybody. I like sharing of myself. I like sharing my knowledge and everything that I've done through the years. I've been in this business, my God, now 32 years. This is my 32nd year. And and I can't believe I've worked this job this long. But I love what I do. I just love what I do. I can't turn my back on it. And in the process, I meet interesting people and we, we uplift one another and we learn from one another. I'll let you go. I'm sorry. I'm taking long again. But God bless you. From my family to yours. God bless you in abundance. And thank you for watching the Johnny LaSalle, the P8NTRMAN videos. And may you be inspired. Go out there and tell people how good life is. Okay? God bless you. Take care. I'll let you go. Okay. I call this catch wrap. Remember that. Catch wrap. Take care. Talk to you soon.